Happy New Year, people! Yeah, we are getting older now, a year older. I'm good at congratulating people. Hello, people who are also experiencing existential crisis. My name is Sissy, and welcome to another episode of How to Cantonese. Yes, I still remember that. Thank you very much. So, as a foreign learner of Cantonese, you might encounter situations like this. So, you've learned a new slang-ish or a very daily conversation kind of expression, and you're very excited to use it, so you master it in terms of speaking. Now, moving on to the next step, you want to learn how to write the words. So you ask your native speaker, BFF, okay, how do I write this word? Can you teach? And then your friends are like, what? I don't know. I don't know how to write the word. Or just use it, speaking, talking to people, I don't know. Or some of them will just show you a random English word, and then you'll be like, man, I'm trying to learn the Chinese, why English, why? And I don't know what that is. Brilliant acting. Conclusion, Chinese are weird, and Cantonese is the weird one in the group. Chineses. But yeah, those are the words that we use like literally every 5 seconds in our daily life. And apparently other languages don't have that kind of problem, because they use a fairly efficient system called the alphabets, which we don't. So while using alphabetic system, it is kind of impossible for you to don't know the pronunciation, because you can just look at it and then be like, so knowing how to speak means knowing how to write. But then it doesn't apply to any of the Chinese, especially Cantonese. When it comes to words or characters that are just too complex and too old, people tend to just remember their pronunciations. And when time goes on, nowadays most of us don't know some words. OG character. How to cope with the situations? We just use characters with the same pronunciation. That's why sometimes you find it weird. Why do you use this here and why do you use that there? Why does it, like, for the same thing, same expressions, this person A used this character, that person B used that character, which one is the correct one? What is life? Because, yeah, both of them, neither of them are right. And sometimes when we don't have the character of the same pronunciation, we just use English alphabets, because apparently that's efficient. So, yep. Your native speaker BFFs are not trying to trick you or something. They are just not educated enough to teach you that, and that's normal, because unless you are a Chinese linguistic nerd, you're not going to know those words, and you'll be weird if you use those correct words daily. So yeah, without further ado, here are 8 expressions that we use very frequently comparatively, but most of us don't know don't use the so-called correct writing method. So yeah, it doesn't really matter if you know how to write these words or not, but it'd be more important to know how to speak or use it in the correct context. So the first expression, I think many of you will know if you are an intermediate learner. English. It is 傾偈. 傾偈. And 傾偈 means to chat with people, as in 上堂唔准傾偈啊, said every teacher ever. No talking, no chit-chatting in class. The second expression is a verb. Ha. Well, some of you may recognize the character as in, what is it, shrimp or prawn? To be honest, like what is the difference? Is it like an American English thing versus British English thing, or is it just like, smaller ones in, the freshwater areas are called shrimp, or the one in the sea are called prawn? I don't know. Seafood. Yeah. The meaning of this expression is to bully. For example, 阿 Sam 成日都蝦人㗎，成日都整喊人，好衰㗎佢。Sam always bullies people and always makes people cry. He's a real brat. Third one is a rather outdated expression. The kids, they don't use that. It's 2019, I shouldn't be dabbing. This expression is 九大鬼. 九大鬼. It means a big meal. And usually people just use ghost because its pronunciation is also 鬼. But actually it is this one. But it doesn't matter. Well, for example, as an Asian kid, a very common sentence that we hear from our moms are, 如果你今次考試100分，我就請你食九大簋. If you get full marks in this exam, I'll treat you a big meal. And the fourth one is 壓榨. 壓榨. It's a bit tricky. It means space consuming and is usually negative. It can be used to describe an object. When you put a couch in the center of your living room, which is a very stupid decision, and it becomes very 壓榨. You can also refer to a person, which is very space consuming, as in, 哇，佢一個人坐2個位，壓榨到咁嘅. He's occupying 2 seats by himself. What a jerk. The fifth one, the legendary English alphabet using one, the P's. This one is sir. Sir. Yes, we don't know the Chinese word, that's why we use SRR, sir. And this is a verb that means to slide down. When you go to the park, is it called a park? And there's like the slide for kids to slide down. Yes, good English. The slide for kids to slide down. Yeah, the verb you use to describe the kids' action when they're using the slide. I am getting lost. Anyway, you know what I mean. So, as a kid, most of us will say 去公園玩滑梯. Going to the park, play the slide. Next one is 岩巉. 岩巉. Originally, it's used to describe rocks, because the meaning of this word means rough in terms of texture or something's surface. Any rough surfaces, you can describe them as 岩巉, even if that surface is someone's face. Yeah, for example, 條路咁岩巉好易炒車㗎. Look at the road. The road is so rough, it's easy to crash, so take care. The seventh one is 瀨啡. laissez-faire. It means messy. Like when you're 30 years old and you eat an ice cream and then you get it all over your face. That is laissez-faire. 食嘢食到成面都係，真係laissez-faire. And the last one is 冇定企。冇定企. The meaning of this expression means literally no place to stand. 定 means place. So you can use it as, its literal meaning when you encountered a very messy place full of junk or whatever, and you literally can't find a place to stand, then you can use 冇定企. Or you can use it to describe your position or your status, if that makes sense. For example, in your workplace and stuff. If someone else is being very bossy, very charismatic, then you feel small. You can say you feel 冇定企 at that time. For example, 佢咁霸道，我實冇定企啦。That person's very bossy. I don't think I have a place to stand. So that is the wrap. And I hope you guys like the sort of new method of presenting the words, because I said I'll try to make some more interesting videos about art. So yeah, this is my attempt. So thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment down below if you have any comments, suggestions and stuff like that. Really, what do you guys want to see? Leave a like, give it a thumbs up if you find this useful, interesting, stuff like that. Also subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Maybe click that notification bell thingy if you want to know ASAP when I upload a new video. Yeah, apparently this is how this works. And thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I want to take a nap in this PJ.